basically, you start up our application by typing in python3 mainmenu.py, which opens up this little GUI here. And from this, so we type in the name of what the presentation file is going to be called, where we create the presentation, and then we click Create New Presentation. And then we can enter in some questions. Like the first question will be like, what year was UCLA founded? The right answer is obviously 1918, some wrong answers are 1920, 1918, 1917, and 1921. So then we can make another question like, who is the UCLA basketball coach? Correct answer is D. Alford, unfortunately. Some wrong answers are Jim Mora, Tom Welsh. Yeah, and then, so you get the idea. That's how you make questions for the presentation. And then when you're done making questions for the presentation, you click Done Creating Questions, and it saves your presentation into a JSON file, which is like this, just simple. So coming back, then we open up the main menu GUI again, and we select our JSON file right here, and we open the presentation, and we can see that we can go full screen, and now you're like presenting to the class just like with an iClicker. So once the teacher decides that he wants to start accepting answers, he clicks Start Accepting Answers, and then you can see on the mobile app we have a space for the user ID, so like the IB University ID, and then the IP address and the port. Then they can join the session. And then so each user can answer, and then while they're still accepting, they can change their answer. So if I thought it was C, but then I realized actually the answer was D, the server will only register the D answer. It won't take the C. So that'll say D, it will say A, B, C. So then we're gonna get one from each. So all the students have entered their answers, and the teacher clicks Stop Accepting Answers, and then we can show some results from the answers. So we see one person got it right with an answer of D, 25% of the class, there's only 4 people, and the distribution is here. And then we can go back and look at the question to like recap like who got it wrong and why they got it wrong. And then we can also go to the next question. And for this one, I have a little test script where you can see the distribution happen with like a lot of answers. So we're gonna start accepting answers and then run this little answer script, which just makes a bunch of TCP connections and just says random answers. You can see it running there. And then we can click Stop Accepting Answers. And you can see even with like 100 students, we get like a nice distribution graph of who got the answer right. And yeah, so that's about most of the features contained in this application.